All right, you bloody legends. Welcome back to another episode of the New Dad Fitness Podcast. Now, if you're listening to this while you're pacing the hallway with a baby on your shoulder, eating leftover fish fingers, or hiding in the car for 10 minutes piece, you're exactly where you're meant to be. Right? Today's episode is a bit of a triple threat. We're talking how AI can actually help you stay on track with your nutrition without making you feel like a fucking robot, or nutrition scientist. I did a little robot there for people listening on Spotify. I killed it. And also when it's time to admit that maybe you might need a coach and how to spot the signs before you burn out. And the last thing that we're going to talk about is staying motivated when your sleep is absolutely trash thanks to the adorable little gremlin that you created, right? It's for every dad who's ever said, I don't know what to do. I know what to do, sorry. I just don't fucking do it. So I'll get back into it when things calm down. I've only slept for 3 hours and I'll train tomorrow maybe. All right, so let's break it down with part number 1. How to use AI or artificial intelligence to nail your nutrition without becoming a bit of a sick-ass tech bro. All right, so let's talk it. Now, when I say AI, I don't mean Terminator-level robots taking over your kitchen. I mean stuff like ChatGPT, Chronometer, and macro calculators, right? Tools that can genuinely help you make smart nutrition choices without needing to spend hours Googling high-protein snacks that don't taste like chalk, right? So here's what most dads do. 1, you wake up late. 2, you fucking smash a coffee, or like 6. You skip breakfast because it's easy, it's fast. You grab whatever's near you for lunch. Then you hit 4 p.m., absolutely craving like wild snacks, and end up eating whatever's in your kid's snack drawer again. I've been there, fucking done that. I'm there most days, really. But here's where AI steps in. You can literally type into ChatGPT, yo, give me 3 snack ideas with 20 grams of protein under 300 calories, and you'll get some cottage cheese and some pineapple. Fucking kind of underrated, not gonna lie, right? Protein shake with a piece of fruit, or some jerky and a boiled egg. Boom. No fucking overthinking it. And you can also get like sweet little custom meal plans, right? Calorie breakdowns for your meals. You can swap digestions. What's a better alternative to a cheese toasty at night? Right? Why do we make this so hard? We've got more tools than we've ever fucking had, but we still act like nutrition is some sort of unsolvable fucking mystery, like the Bermuda Triangle. Bermuda. So stop playing macro Tetris in your head. It just doesn't fucking work, and use the tools instead, right? Oh my God, dude, I'm like fucking Dr. Seuss. Holy shit. Let AI be your sous chef, right? So here's a little dad hack. Once a week, sit down and ask AI, yo, create a grocery list for 3 high-protein meals and 2 healthy snacks per day for the week. You obviously have to tweak that a little bit and sort of put in your calories and how many grams of protein you want to hit. But you just rinse and repeat that, right? Done. Shop, cook, eat, repeat. No guesswork. It's not about tracking perfectly. It's about being consistent with your choices, and AI helps you simplify, not complicate. Number 2, when it's time to hire a coach and why it's not weak, right? Let's talk about something that most blokes hate admitting. The fact that maybe, just maybe, you're not making progress because you're winging it. And how many times have you said to yourself, I already know what to do, I just need to do it. And then 3 months goes by and you're still doing the same 3 sets of bench press. So kind of watching your calories, so not really tracking anything, and definitely still wondering why nothing's changing, right? Sound familiar? I've coached hundreds of dads. You know the number 1 reason that they finally reach out? I'm sick of second guessing myself, right? YouTube videos, Instagram reels, TikTok workouts, podcasts like this. They're great, right? But they can also be incredibly overwhelming. Some signs it's time to get a coach, right? So these are some of the signs. When I fucking do the little scripting, I've got to put bloody spaces in there, right? These are some of the signs that it's time to get a coach, right? You're consistently swapping programs because you saw something new on social media. Number 2, you eat pretty healthy, but have no clue what your maintenance calories are. You're training hard, but you see no changes in strength or body composition. You feel stuck and you're starting to lose motivation. And here's the story from my side. There was one time I hired a coach. Yep. Even with fucking 10 plus years experience, right? I was prepping for a cut, overthinking everything and getting into my own head about tiny adjustments. I needed someone else to make the calls, look and take the emotion out of it. And the results came faster. I stepped on the stage looking much better than I did in my last prep, right? 2019 compared to 2021 was fucking wild, right? Have someone in your corner. This takes away decision fatigue. It holds you accountable and it adjusts your plan when life punches you in the face. Look, your mates aren't calling you out for when you skip a session. YouTube won't check your form. And AI won't call you out when you smash 3 protein bars that are really just chocolates. Sometimes you need a professional who understands your life to say, hey, here's your fucking plan. Follow it, check in, adjust, let's go. And if that's you, I coach dads just like you, right? And I'm taking on a few more soon. So DM me if you would like to jump in. Number 3, motivation when sleep is shit. AA, life with kids. AKA life with kids. This one's a bit of a doozy, right? So let's set the scene. You finally go to bed after a long day and just as your head hits the pillow, crying. Baby crying again. Right? Awesome. Baby monitor lights up like a disco. You're up again. All right. Next night, same fucking deal. After 3 nights of broken sleep or 10 months, like I've experienced, your body feels like it's been hit by a truck and you're meant to train legs. Get fucked. No way. Right? First off, yes, poor sleep does impact motivation. It impacts hunger and cravings. Hello, 10 p.m. Tim Tams, right? It affects recovery. It affects performance. It affects your mood. You ever had a fucking short fuse? I bet you have. And I bet you it's because your baby was shit with sleep last night. But here's the truth, right? Sleep might not be in your control right now, but your response is. If you're not a dad, you're not a bad dad for feeling tired. You're not lazy. You're just in a season where 6 hours of uninterrupted sleep is a fucking luxury. And what do? We adapt. Lower the volume of your training. Go from 5 times a week to 3 solid sessions. Prioritize movements over perfection. A walk with the pram counts. Make nutrition a non-negotiable, even when you're tired, especially then. Ditch the all or nothing mindset. Progress isn't linear. It's messy and loud like your toddler with a fucking drum kit. Here's what I did 1 week, right? I was completely wrecked, like proper dad zombie fucking mode. So I scrapped the heavy lifts and did like 3 30-minute sessions that week. Focused on good food, walked daily. Guess what? Still fucking made progress. It's easy, right? Training doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be consistent enough to move the needle. And when your sleep improves, you ramp things up again. So final words are, let's land this plane, right? If you're feeling stuck, like fitness is in limbo, remember this. You don't have to do this alone. AI can help you get smarter with your food. You're not soft for needing help. And a coach can fast track your results and simplify the noise. You're not broken because you're tired. You're just a dad. And you're still capable of being strong, lean, and confident even in the chaos. The perfect time doesn't exist. Your kids don't need a shredded Instagram model. They need a strong, healthy, energized you, the version that can keep up with them, lift them up, literally, and show them what consistency looks like. So if this episode fired you up, send it to a mate. If you're keen to explore some coaching, obviously slide into the DMs. I'm more than welcome to help you. And if you would like some free macro tools, check the link in the description. I've got a spreadsheet with your name on it. All right. Appreciate you all. Now go crush it. Even if you're sleep deprived and your kids smeared yogurt in your hair this morning, right? Catch you fucking next week, you legends. I'll see you later. Bye.